Hey y'all, it's Tyler from O.T.R.Outdoors. We're out here in the play area. Got Maddie with me. But we're going to do a one stick fire today. But the deal is we're going to do one hand only. So we're going to see if you can build an entire one stick fire with just one hand. This is kind of a fitness and skills type workout. I literally 20 minutes ago finished my sprint workout, which was 6 200-meter sprints, 4 400-meter sprints, and 2 800-meter sprints with a 200-meter walk in between, pushing Madison in the stroller. So you end up doing 3 and some change miles. Actually 4 and some change if I remember correctly. I'll go ahead and take a screenshot of it here in a minute and put it in here. So we're gonna walk right here to the edge of the woods back here. What? Oh, you hear the lawnmower? So we're gonna walk over here through the woods and see if we can find something we can just pick up off the ground that you would find with one hand, because you don't have use of the other hand. We are gonna go ahead and use our dominant hand, so whatever dominant hand you have, use your dominant hand. So we're gonna go over here out the back trail from the play area and see if we can find something. Here's a piece of beach on the ground. If it is dry, because it's somewhat propped up, looks like a pretty solid piece. So let me turn the camera around and I'll show y'all. All right, so here's the piece I literally just picked up, and all I did was lean up against the tree. It was propped up on this root and those sticks over there. So this end here was up off the ground. Now this end has a little bit of, very top has a little bit of moisture in it, looks like, or at least where the leaves are stuck. So we're gonna take this and see if we can break it. We want to take about from here to about here will give us a decent amount of piece because it's not real big around. So we're gonna see if we can break that off there. So I'm gonna put the camera down and see if we can get this broke off and then try and split it down with one hand. So using just one hand, that broke off pretty well. No, we got some nice checking. So let's take this over to the stump and get our knife out and see if we can't get it to break down a little bit more. All right, so one of the problems you're gonna run into with using one hand is getting your blade started. And right now, one of our biggest concerns is getting this cut off on either end so that we're working with something semi-flat. So luckily we have a nice big check running all the way down one side pretty much. So what I'm gonna do is put this in there. Let's see if we can't get it to split. So let's see if we can get a couple sticks in here to help prop this. Here you go. Oh, right there. You go grab that stick. Kind of as a wedge. Just trying to split.
Look, stay forward. Daddy.
Oh, baby. There we go. That split almost all the way down to the end there. There we go. All right, so there's our initial split. All right, so now, let's see if we can get this split down a little bit more here. Now it should be fairly easy. Now it should be fairly easy because you got a flat you're working with. There we go. Maddie, oh, did you find the turtle shell? Good job. Find a hard spot in my wood, I'm going to try and use it to pry with. There we go. Alright, so I'm just going to keep breaking this down, just like this. Alright, so I'm going to finish splitting this down. I'm going to use just one hand. I will use one hand for the entire thing. I have no reason in using two. I'm testing myself just as much as showing y'all how to do it. I'm going to use one hand, get the rest of this done. Alright y'all, so you can see my knife is there in the stump. What I'm going to do is pound it in real good. I'm going to take my piece of wood I'm going to use to get my curls off of. I'll brace the stump on my knee so it doesn't rock around a whole bunch. And just pull. Alright y'all, so here are my piles. All I did was take all my shavings, put them on some leaves so I'm not on the wet ground. And I have one of the pieces that I broke off the top that had a big knot in it. I'm going to use it as my brace. Alright y'all, so what I'm going to do is take one of my larger pieces, set it up there, and put my knife. Because remember, my knife has, this is the top spot that has the notch on the back. I don't use the notch. I followed this off so it's got a good 90-degree spine, and I use the back of the notch. So I'm going to get, I need a taller piece here. Just stack a couple of these together to get me up a little bit higher. There we go. I'm going to use my foot since I can't use my hand. This will probably take a couple times because this is a brand new ferro rod. Come on now, stay with it.
Whoa!
Yeah, you're okay. Alright y'all, so you can clearly see we are above the fire reflector, which is kind of my standard that I use, saying that your fire is fully self-sustained and you don't have to babysit it. Alright, so that's a one stick fire using just one hand, pardon me, and your knife. Concept's all the same, you just have to think a little more, balance some to get your knife started, and use a baton as normal. Nothing else really changes. It's just a matter of working with the material to get your blade started in order to get your splits done. And then I showed you how to do shavings and curls. That's about it. There's not a whole lot to it. It takes a little more practice, takes more time, takes a lot more time. So there's that, and that was with beech that we picked up off the ground. So everything was done with just with one hand, to include starting our fire. Pardon me. And like I said, this is kind of a fitness and skills thing. I literally finished my run workout. You wanna come say hi? You say hi? You know, hugs? Okay, good job. So I literally finished my my run workout. Took about 20 minutes, let her get out and stretch her legs, play on the swing. We came over here and started playing and got the fire going. So if you want to do it, like I said, it was a sprint workout. I told you at the beginning, take about 20 minutes of rest time because you're still going to feel it in your legs when you get started, in your whole body from doing that much sprint work. So you will definitely feel it. Hey. Oh, you want to give him another hug? No? Okay. You ready to go eat?
No.
Alright, we're going to get out of here. Remember, there's always a storm coming. Keep your powder dry, your action knife sharp, and eye on your back trail. We'll see y'all next time.